Hello, and I want to tell you all today a statement that I think most of you all will agree with. Throughout the course of the year, many of you are invited to and attend events in your area. But I would venture to say that not a single one of those events offer you what the event that I'm about to show you has to offer you in terms of improving and changing your financial situation. You've often heard the comment that most people in America today live paycheck to paycheck, and that is true. And if you are one of those people, you should attend the event that I'm about to show you. And it's a free event. As a matter of fact, it's entitled a major community event. And I just want to take a minute and I'm going to show you some things and show you why you should attend. Um, this right here is the flyer, and I want you to see this. And I want to bring it up a little closer for you to see. And this will occur in Wichita, Kansas, on November the 15th, and that's a Saturday. And it will be at the Urban League at 2410 East 9th Street from 2 to 5 p.m. Now, if you attend this, I guarantee you, this will be probably the best event that you've ever attended, and especially when it's free. Now, I want to show you basically what this is all about. This is about you receiving information about how to improve your financial situation and how to turn your debt into wealth. You're going to learn a lot in the 3 hours here. But before I show you what all that involves, I want to go back and show you this organization has formed and developed a survey for you to determine whether or not this is for you or not. And I want to show you, they ask you about 5 or 6 questions, and you answer these questions. And I think after you see these, I think that you will certainly agree that this is an event that is for you. So this is called a mortgage and debt elimination survey. And they ask you 5 or 6 questions. And if you can answer yes to any or all of the 5, the 6th one is going to be determine whether or not you want to go. The first question is, do you have any debt with interest charges, such as mortgage, automobile loans, student loans, credit cards? And if you answer yes to that, you should attend this event. Question number 2, would you be interested in learning how to pay off your debt in as little as 1/2 to 1/3 of the time? And who would say no to that? And if you say yes, you should be in attendance at this free event on November the 18th. So let's move on to question number 3. Number 3 asks you, would you be interested in saving as much as 10,000 to perhaps 100,000 or more in interest charges? Now, let me just tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you have a mortgage that's a 30-year mortgage, I guarantee you're going to be interested in this one, and you have to say yes because you're paying an awful lot of money in interest rates. As a matter of fact, I'd say the first 10 years of your mortgage payment, 90% of it is going to interest, and only 10% is going to pay off your loan. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Would you like to be able to do all of the above without having to refinance or qualify for a loan? Now, I'm going to say that again. You'll be able to do all of this without having to refinance your home, your car, whatever, and never change not never ask for a loan. There's no loan involved here. They're going to show you how to do this, how to turn your debt into wealth without a loan. Okay. Now, number 5, would you like to be able to do all of this without with little to no change to your current lifestyle? Okay. So we're not asking you to give up anything. You don't change anything, but we're going to show you how you can do this. Now, you're probably wondering, now, how in the hell are they going to do that? Okay. Well, trust me, they can do that, and they will almost guarantee you that they can do that. So the sixth question, uh, if I could show you how to do this, is there any reason you would not to want to do business with me? And I'm going to use the word them because it's not me that's asking you that. It's the organization that's sponsoring this major community event. I'm going to repeat the question. If we, and I'm going to change 2 words here, if we could show you how to do all of this, is there any reason you would not do business with us? So I changed 2 words. Okay. Now, if you answered no to that, the seventh is not a question, but it is a suggestion. If you answered yes to questions 1 through 5, but then you answered no to question 6, they would like for you to fill out a survey, fill out the data below, and your debt elimination specialist will contact you soon because they can't figure out why you would answer yes to all 5 of those, and yet you wouldn't want to do business with them. All right. So here's what you do. If you did that, now this is the only reason you would have to do this if you answered no. But if you didn't, then you move on down to the end of forget about the rest of this. But here's what you would do. If you answer no, they want to know your name, first name and last name. They don't bother asking you your address. They want your phone number. They want the best time to call. And your email is optional. That's up to you. But after you do that, click the submit button on here, okay? And this will send your answers to the survey questions. And a specialist will contact you to find out why you said no, why you wouldn't want to do business, because the first 5 questions certainly confirm that you have outstanding debt and that you are spending money on interest rates that you could be saving and putting into a savings account, all right? Or whatever, however you want to use it. But you're changing your situation and you're creating wealth out of what you now are spending in debt. All right. So you change your financial situation, you get yourself uh, out of the paycheck to paycheck. Now I want to go back now to the first one that I showed you, and I want you to see, and I will show you what you're going to learn from this. I want to go back to this one, and there are 2 specialists that you'll be dealing with here. One is, and some of you know this guy if you're local, Al Ward. Al Ward is one of the financial specialists here. And Al Ward will teach you uh, how to repair your credit, how to strategize, and investment strategies, and lots more. Now, on top of that, you will learn how to build wealth strategies. That'll come to you from the first part of the event with Al Ward. And then the second part will be a gentleman by the name of Jesse Smith. He's out of Oklahoma City. And Jesse is the owner of Financial Literacy Inc. I guess it's Inc. But it's a financial literacy forum. And he will teach you how to cancel years of interest on your debt. And ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised when you find out how much interest you're paying, no matter whether it's for a house, for a car, or even on credit cards, you'll be surprised. But that money can be turned into, most of that money can be turned into wealth, okay? Now, he will also show you how to save thousands of dollars, okay, that you're now spending that you don't have to spend. So this is, like I said, they're guaranteed to show you how to turn your debt into wealth. And like I'm saying, this is a free meeting, November the 15th, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. at Urban League Center in Wichita, 2410 East 9th Street. And if you are interested in changing your financial situation for the rest of your life, this is a one-time opportunity for you to attend this free major event. Okay, now we're not calling it a meeting because this is an event. It's not like a meeting where you just there's talk and there's talk and there's talk. No, this is an event that will change your life for the rest of your life and show you how to save thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars that you're paying in interest. Okay, so there you have it. And I think that no matter where you are, it doesn't make any difference how old you are, what your age is, makes no difference. What race you are makes no difference. What your sexual preference is makes no difference. This is available to everybody. Anybody that has interest, and if you have a home mortgage, if you have credit cards, if you have an automobile loan, even if you have student loans, this is for you. Remember the date, November the 15th, Urban League Center, 2410 East 9th Street in Wichita, Kansas. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.